Good day everybody, hope everybody's doing well. This is quick tip number 2 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. As the title says, this is quite obvious, but as life goes, most of us tend to miss the obvious, so I'm going to go through this anyway. If you find yourself being irritated by this video, then feel free to skip it. But yeah, that is unfortunately par for the course. I can't please everyone, and I'm not going to aim to please everyone at the end of the day. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about creating shortcuts for all your app data folders for Microsoft so that you can easily access your user config file and edit things as needed, for example. So that basically entails going into your app data, local packages, and then obviously finding Flight Simulator and simply right-clicking and saying send to desktop. Now you're probably going to have more options over here, like sending it to an email address or fax or zip folder, whatever. I've got a modded version of Windows 10 installed, specifically optimized for gaming, so I'll probably cover that at some point. But bottom line is that you need to select send to desktop, create shortcut, and that will create your shortcut. And I'll just show you an example here. Send to desktop. And then you can rename it to whatever you need to. I'm not going to do it now because I've already got all my folders and stuff over here that I need access to. So community folders, obviously that's for add-ons that you want to install to enhance your flight simulation experience. Local cache is where your config file sits as well, some objects and all the rest of that stuff. And yeah, this is just a top level shortcut to the Microsoft folder. So I know this seems obvious, but you know, I missed it, so I figured there would be other people that also wouldn't think about it, and it's just a complete schlep to go through the whole navigation process just to get to a folder that you want access to readily. What you can also do obviously is pin those folders to your quick access bar. Now, one caveat here that I would have to warn you about is that you can't rename them, which kind of sucks because, you know, I mean, how descriptive is that? Quick access link. Windows thought it would be a good idea not to allow renaming of folders and pin to quick access. So for example, if you go in here and you actually rename it here, you will rename the folder in your app data, or in your packages folder under app data, which means that when you start Microsoft Flight Simulator, it won't pick up this folder and it will think that you need to do a fresh install. So fair warning on that. You can pin it over here, no problem, but do not rename it. Otherwise, you're going to have issues with MSFS 2020 accessing the correct folders. So those are your two options. You can either do it on desktop, as you see here, or you can pin it to your quick access folder. Unfortunately, files themselves can't be pinned for some obscure reason. But yeah, I mean, that is just one of those things. Windows specific quirk, unfortunately. Alright, hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you did, then please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and I will see you next time with quick tip number 3. Cheers.